There was about 6 of us, and one of my roommates, his name was Jarrett. He was dating this girl named Elizabeth. And Elizabeth and I were in the same major, Family Studies and Human Services. So we would see each other like all the time, probably once or twice a day, depending on class schedules and where we were on campus. So I'm coming out of my philosophy class. I had to take a philosophy class. I hated every second of it, but I had to take it. And let me ask you this. How many of you go to the same middle school? I'm going to ask you this. How many middle schools are represented here? 2, 3, 4? A lot of 5 or 6? Wow. Okay, so I want you to picture this, because this is exactly what happened. Isn't it chaos when all the classes let out in your middle school and you're trying to go to your next class? Right? Isn't it just like a train wreck in there? Well, and that has happened to you, that's great. At K-State, at this time, we were towards the end of the semester, and teachers were starting to let everyone out early. And so I got out of my philosophy class early. I was one of the first ones out the door. And out of the corner of my eye, I see Elizabeth. And she's just walking, hanging out over there. She's walking to our next class. And we actually have the next class together. And so instead of being a weirdo, I'm not gonna say, hey Elizabeth, I'm right here. No, I'm gonna play it cool. Which is the exact opposite of what's gonna happen, all right? So I'm coming out of my class. Elizabeth is about 25 yards in front of me. I have, back in the day, we don't have AirPods. We just have headphones, all right, with the cords. And I'm listening to some music, and I'm walking to my next class. Then out of nowhere, this guy comes, and he was running. And he hits my shoulder. I'm like, dude, what's the matter with you? What's going on? And he's doing the weaving in and out of all the people. He was get to one person, he jumped to the side, get the next person, jump to the side again. And I'm like, dude, what is your hurry? No one's ever excited to go to class. Am I right? No one's ever excited to go to class. But he was on a mission. He comes up behind Elizabeth. He grabs her by the shoulders and starts flinging her around. Her feet are above her head. And I'm not exaggerating. And and she was screaming, help, help, kind of thing. And I was just in my mind, Elizabeth was in trouble. So what do? I'm the only one who's there. I'm the only one who's there. And I know her, and I gotta help. So I throw off my backpack. If I would brought it out, I would show it to you. I felt like Batman. Not gonna lie, I felt like I was putting the cloak on, putting the hood on, and I was on my way. And then I start weaving in and out of people looking like a crazy person, all right? I don't remember if I was screaming anything or pointing. I don't know what I was doing, but I was running. I got to the incident, the scene. I grabbed Elizabeth by her shoulders, and with Thor-like strength, I ripped her out of these guys' arms. I put her behind my back, put my hand up, and I said the words that have defined my entire life up to this point. This is Kansas State University. We don't treat women like that here. It's okay, you can laugh. It's humorous. And then, I don't know where I came, it just came out of my mouth. And my hands up, doing this whole thing. And I'm I put myself in a really interesting position. This guy is about 2 to 3 inches taller than me. He's easily probably 40 to 50 pounds heavier than me. And I'm just this is not good. Then I look behind me, and it's not Elizabeth. I've never seen this girl before in my entire life. And I'm And then he said some words to me that I won't repeat in front of you all. It was bleepity bleep bleep bleep, don't touch my girlfriend. Fair enough. I step out. I don't know why I did this either, but I reached out and I touched both of them on their backs, brought them back together, and I run the opposite direction. And I am and I'm doing and keep in mind, people are walking by and they're seeing us, and I feel like a complete idiot, but I have to run the opposite direction because my backpack is sitting on the backpack there on the pavement, and I have to go around and pick it up, and I run all the way around campus and get to class about 3 minutes late. A week later, exactly a week later, the school newspaper comes out with an article.
Oh no.
About this, I made the news, right? It was this opinion, puff piece kind of thing. And it was the funny things you see on campus. And my incident was described and what happened. I'm here to tell you this right now, guys. Your decisions